Winnie basket. Goldstein answers with the three, and he got it.
Maybe nobody's going to miss. This will be a fun one.
5-3 as Goldstein nails a three-pointer deep in the corner. Getting it down is Tyler Hilligoss. Looks for some help. Goes on the right side. Bobbling it was Gavin Wright, but he hung on to it, and now they throw it away on the other side. Finally, a whistle blows as it goes out of bounds. I thought they were going to let someone in the crowd jump in and shoot.
I'm looking at the little kids, the little St. Anthony fans over there at midcourt that Bachler ran into. I think one kid's complaining because he got his popcorn messed up there.
So it's Windsor's ball as it goes out of bounds. Touch last by Bachler. Tyler Hilligoss has it. Gets it out front to Worth. Inside, they try to get to a teammate. Stolen away by Goldstein. Goldstein slows it down now, says no advantage, so takes it back out to Storm at the point. Off to Winnie. Another 12-footer for Winnie. No good. In and out this time. The rebound cleared out finally by Mitch Hilligoss. He clears it off to Tyler Hilligoss, and he takes it down court. Right side. Blue Devils work it out to Mitch Worth at the point. He goes right side, looks to work against Bachler. Nice feed underneath. Reverse layup good by Mitch Hilligoss.
Bulldogs had switched to his zone that time. Windsor did a nice job penetrating it.
Bachler inside the Bushu, and they steal it away from him. Taken away from behind the blind side by Mitch Hilligoss. It's a Bulldog turnover.
You know, St. Anthony has to guard against a little bit of a letdown after the championship game Saturday night.
We're tied 5-5 and Windsor. Between games, I said, hey, your kids played hard, did a good job. He said, well, thanks. We're trying to do our best. Nice feed underneath. The layup rejected by Bushu. Shot taken there by Schultz as we...
Whoa. We
got a double foul called here between Bushu and Schultz after Schultz blocked his shot.
Well,
after Bushu blocked Schultz's shot, then they kind of got scrambling and rambling in there, and they called a double foul on it.
There wasn't much basketball there, but there was a lot of WWF. There was jersey grabbing and shaking and slinging around the court there. A smart call by the official.
The jump possession arrow favors Windsor, so the Blue Devils get it right back. If they get it inbounds, and they finally whip it out to Mitch Hilligoss. He leaves it with Mitch Worth. Worth nearly fouled by Storm, but not quite. Jumps a pass over on the left side to Schultz. He can't shoot. Back out top the key to Worth. Windsor's kind of slowing it down here. We're tied at 5, and I don't think they want to get into a run and gun here with St. Anthony, so they're taking their time. They go baseline. Can't get a shot. Finally out to Tyler Hilligoss. His shot no good. And a reach-in foul over the back on Mitch Hilligoss of the Blue Devils.
Second foul on Windsor. Mitch's first.
So it looked like the Blue Devils, after the timeout, took a lot of time to run an offense, didn't it?
That's right.
All right. Out in front it goes to Jonathan Winnie. He gets it on the side. There's a three again by Goldstein. In and out this time. Rebound Bushu puts it up, and he got fouled on the effort. He tried to put in the rebound, and a whistle blew.
They denied the layup, though. Fouls on Schultz, so Calvin Schultz has picked up 2 quick ones here for Windsor. That's 3 on the Blue Devils.
Brian Bushu, who shoots him at a 59% clip on the year, goes to the free throw line for the Bulldogs. We're tied at 5 with 5:21 to go in the quarter. Bushu's free toss and rounded out. No good. He'll try again. A 3 by Goldstein and a basket by Winnie accounts for St. Anthony's points. A 3 by Tyler Hilligoss and a 2 by Mitch Hilligoss accounts for Windsor's 5. And Bushu breaks the ties. He hits the second free toss. 6-5 St. Anthony. 5:19 to go, first quarter of play. Blue Devils walk it down across the timeline. Mitch Worth.
Now St. Anthony's back to a man.
Sets it up, gets it on the left side to Tyler Hilligoss. Out in front to Worth. His jumper from 15 is good. Mitch Worth hits the two-pointer, and it's 7-6. Down court, a long pass knocked away and stolen by the Blue Devils. Turnover number 2 on St. Anthony. The Bulldogs got in a hurry that time. The Blue Devils would have none of that. They intercept it. Calvin Schultz gets it to Mitch Worth out top of the key. Worth goes right side. Back out in front it goes to Tyler Hilligoss. To Schultz. Blue Devils just going to run a little pattern stuff here. Not getting a running game here with St. Anthony.
Well, I think Coach Manola probably either listened or read and found out St. Anthony scored 92 points Saturday night.
Here's a steal. Doug Goldstein steals, gets it to Storm for the left-hand layup, and he scores. 2 turnovers on Windsor, and that results in a St. Anthony basket. Bulldogs back up 8-7, 4:15 to go in a low-scoring first quarter. Worth has it top the key, goes right side, back out in front to Tyler Hilligoss. He just works it. Left side to Worth.
And think Coach Manola says we're probably not going to score 92 points, so maybe we better control the offense as best we can.
The tempo. Schultz inside, double, takes another easy dribble, goes up for a little layup. Calvin Schultz, no problem getting it in the hole, and it's at 9-8. Windsor back on top by a point.
And half the first quarter's gone, and it's time for Mike Wines to come into the game.
Bachler gets it off to Storm, who's wide open on a three. Stormy hit it. Derek Storm's got 5 points, averaging 2.9 on the season, so he's providing some bonus points.
If he hits that shot all the time, he'll be shooting 10 or 12 times a game.
And Windsor left him open, so he took advantage of it. Then he gets the steal, but he can't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Windsor. Here comes Mike Wines in for Ryan Bushu in the St. Anthony lineup. Wines, a 6'2 sophomore, off the bench, averages 8.1 a game, 4.9 rebounds, and he's provided a lot of points against Stu Strauss in the championship game Saturday night. 15, I believe, wasn't it? Against Stu Strauss.
Correct. Yes, it is. No, Saturday night he had 8.
Had 8?
Did have a 20-point game, in fact, on Wednesday night last week.
Out in front, Worth has it for the Blue Devils. It's 11-9. St. Anthony up by 2. We got 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. There's the steal. Goldstein took it away from Mitch Hilligoff. Down court, they tried to get it to Bachler, and Mitch Worth knocks it out of bounds.
Excuse me, you were asking about Wines, not Bushu, weren't you?
Yeah, Wines.
You're correct. Wines did have 15 Saturday night.
Bachler will inbound for St. Anthony now under their basket. Bulldogs lead 11-9, 3:03 to go. Storm has it, gets it out front to Winnie in the corner to Bachler. Bachler gets it off to Storm. Bachler hasn't had a shot yet, has he, in the ballgame?
He has not had a shot. Coach Manola says, come on out. Whoever has the ball, come on out after.
Wines in the corner to Winnie. Back out to Storm. Another 3 on the way. Storm hits another 3. He's unstoppable. 8 points. Derek Storm.
Maybe the reason he hasn't scored much is because he hasn't shot much. I believe there's a correlation there.
14-9. St. Anthony up by 5.
I mean, you look back, he doesn't shoot but about 3 times a game.
True. Worth has it. Here's a 3 on the way. A long 3 good by Tyler Hilligoff. He's got a 2 pair of those.
He was not only behind the 3-point arc, he was behind the volleyball line.
Inside, they try to go to Wines, and you can't force it in there. The Blue Devils knock it away. Turnover number 3 on St. Anthony. Coach Nieberge says, don't force it in there. Take your time. Out in front, they go with it to Mitch Hilligoff. On the side to Tyler, who's hit a pair of 3s. It's 14-12, St. Anthony, a minute 57 to go here in our first quarter. And Mitch Worth had the dribble almost get away from him. He ends up with it inside. He flips it up backwards and won't go. Rebound cleared out by Wine. He gets it off to Storm. They better pick Storm up at midcourt.
He's a threat every time. They're going to say, hey, forget this Bachler kid. They're going to guard Storm.
Bachler tries it too. It's long, no good. Rebound cleared out. This time taken there by Gavin Wright. Makes it.
Might be the first time Gavin Wright's got touched the ball.
First time I've called his name.
He's been in the game the whole game.
Out in front, it goes to Gavin Wright. Now he gets it off to Mitch Hilligoss, who almost got happy feet. His layup's no good. Rebound Winnie. Clears it out for the Bulldogs and heads down court. Jonathan Winnie goes all the way, leaves it on the side with Bachler. His jumper from the baseline is good.
That time he got squared. That last shot, he was pretty much on the run and kind of flung it at the basket. That was a pretty one there.
16-12, St. Anthony by 4. Their biggest lead has been 5. We got less than a minute to go in the first quarter, and it looks like Windsor's content to let the clock run down here if they can maintain possession. A 3 out of the corner, no good by Tyler Hilligoss. Rebound Bachler. Bachler looks down court, was going to go long with it, fires it on the baseline to Storm inside to Winnie, shakes free for the layup.
That was a great pass because it went right through the hands of 2 intended interceptors.
Winnie with 4 makes it 18-12. There's a 6-point lead for St. Anthony with 29 seconds to go here in the quarter.
It's like one of Kurt's football passes last Sunday.
Down to paint, Worth drives, scoops, no good, got fouled on the way to the basket.
Maybe Goldstein, maybe Wines,
maybe Bachler.
Well, sure. Right. It was Bachler. That's 2 on St. Anthony.
At the free throw line, Mitch Worth with 2 points.
Way to be, Larry.
Yep. 22.7 seconds to go.
But you didn't tell them where they're listening.
Here in the first quarter. And good. Worth hits it. He's got 3. You're listening to WXCF 97.9, Effingham, Illinois.
Thanks.
Arts basketball, or Bulldogs basketball tonight.
In the heart of America.
In the heart of America. Free throw, no good. Rebound by Wine. A Another rebound for Mike Wines. He clears it off the Storm. Boy, we can cover all of our mistakes, can't we?
Pretty well. We've had a lot of experience.
14 seconds to go. Goldstein has it for St. Anthony. It's 18-13. In the corner, Winnie gets it out to Bachler. 7, 6, 5. He spins, he drives, he turns, he shoots it short. Rebound, Goldstein had it and went off his hands out of bounds. Doug was going to put that rebound right back up and in, except he couldn't get the handle on it. Let's see if Windsor does anything here with the second to go. They get it into Worth. They get it into Tyler Hilligoss. And there's a horn ending the quarter. No shot. No nothing. That's in.
We take all major credit cards and 90 days same as cash with approved credit at Effingham Tire and Auto Center on the Frontage Road, exit 159.
St. Anthony's ball, and Bachler hits a three-pointer from the A on the floor. Wow. He's got 5 points.
He didn't want to start to have a three-pointer longer than he did.
21-13. St. Anthony up by 8. That's their largest lead of the first half here. Windsor brings it down. Mitch Worth has it. Slows it down, takes it out top of the key, works against Bachler. St. Anthony playing a man, and Bachler steals it. It's loose, taken by Wines. He gets it to Storm. Storm brings it down court. There's a bounce pass baseline to Winnie. Jumper in and out. No good. Rebound. Wines strong up and in.
This team has advanced so much as far as passing since early in the season. Now, that's a great move by Mike Wines. I don't want to discount that. But what a good pass. What a smart pass from Storm to Winnie. That was just a smart pass. And earlier...
All right, time back in. Windsor's ball on the side of the court. It comes into Mitch Hilligoss. He gets it out in front. There's a carry by Tyler Hilligoss. He caught it on one hand, and before he could dribble, he took an extra step.
Looked like he was serving the main course. Second turnover on Windsor this quarter.
We're in the second quarter of our ball game. St. Anthony up by 10, 23-13. Underneath a nice pass. Goldstein to Wines. He missed it. Winnie gets the rebound, puts it in, but he got fouled before the shot.
You know, earlier in the season, passing was the most frustrating thing when you watch St. Anthony play. And I was talking about this before the timeout. They just are so much more intelligent in their pass selection now.
St. Anthony's outscored Windsor 5-0 here in the quarter. They go cross court to Storm. He's underneath for a layup. Doesn't fall. Rebound. Winnie up and in. Winnie tips it in. He's got 6, and it's 25-13. There's a 12-point edge for St. Anthony, their largest. Windsor brings it down. They get it to Schultz. On the corner, they go with it to Mitch Hilligoss. No subs in this ball game for Windsor. They've gone with their starting 5. There's a tip away by Bachler and a reach-in foul. He knocked it away from behind, but got him on the arm when he did so.
Chris has a couple of fouls now. St. Anthony has 3. Windsor has 14 fouls, and they have 2 kids with 2 each.
Nope, no free tosses. Neil Bremlevy in for Chris Bachler. And it'll be inbounded by the Blue Devils under their own basket. Mitch Worth will do the honors. Looking. He better hurry. He zings it in, then he loses it. It's on the floor, and there's Storm with it. Tied up in the jump. Possession arrow favors Windsor. Well, the Blue Devils had 4.9 when they got it in, and then that got knocked away by Storm. And because of the possession arrow, Windsor retains it, and it'll be Tyler Hilligoss inbounding under the basket. Looking, goes deep with it to Worth. Right side, it goes to Mitch Hilligoss. Out in front to Wright. To Worth. 6:09 to go in the first half. Here's a jump shot on the way by Worth. No good. Rebound to Storm.
That was their first shot of the quarter.
Looks down court. They still haven't scored in the quarter.
St. Anthony had already scored 7 points, and that's Windsor's first shot.
Goldstein to Wines to Winnie. Leans in. Shoots out. No good. Rebound over the back. Goldstein foul. Rebound claimed by Mitch Worth, and over the back got Goldstein. Boy, Winnie upset at himself for missing that layup underneath. He was kind of behind the backboard when he shot. He didn't have a real good angle.
Goldstein's first foul, 4 on the Bulldogs. So neither team in danger of putting the other in the bonus situation.
St. Anthony by 12, and now the Bulldogs apply pressure on Windsor. First time they put on the full court press. Brumlevy came in the ball game. He goes down and puts pressure on Worth, but he goes in and shoots the layup.
But only a ball press. Everybody else stays back.
Mitch Worth has 5 as he scores the layup on a penetration. Winnie goes to Wines, baseline jumper, good. Mike Wines hits a jumper from the baseline. He's got 4. Back up to a 12-point margin, 27-15. St. Anthony with the lead. Brumlevy picks up Worth at midcourt. Worth goes left side with it to Wright. Back out front to Mitch Hilligoss. He's in trouble, almost took an extra step and then almost throws it away, but his teammate over there corrals it. Tyler Hilligoss in the corner. Some wild passes here by Windsor on their offense, and they go underneath, and they finally get it out of bounds. They stepped out of bounds with it, did Tyler Hilligoss.
Yeah,
but they were disorganized on offense.
He went to the baseline and took some of it with him. 3 turnovers on Windsor.
As they come down court, Bruce Manola says, "Here's what we're running." Storm has it. Goes left side to Neil Brumlevy. Looks underneath, nothing there.
Reminds me of the old Ken Crawford line. Running an offense I can recognize.
Brumlevy for 2. Good out of the corner. Neil Brumlevy comes off the bench and hits a 2-pointer. 29-15. Windsor runs play number 2 this time. Mitch Worth has it. Goes right side. Still on the dribble. Underneath in traffic. And he got fouled.
I like the fact he'll take it to the hole, though. He's not the biggest player out there, but he's fearless. Fouls on Weddy. His first at 5 on St. Anthony.
Here comes Ryan Bouchou back in for the Bulldogs, and Lance Garza is going to come in.
And this is always about when Lance comes in. You can just, Ron Nieberge's running a well-oiled machine right now.
He is. When he sits down, Goldstein sits down.
You can about anticipate when Mike Wines is going to come in. You can about anticipate when Lance Garza is going to come in. And Neil Brumlevy.
There's a loop pass out in front. They get it to Mitch Hilligoss. He can't shoot. Over to Gavin Wright, who shoots a 2. It's no good. Rebound loose. Taken by Garza. Clears it out to Storm. Hustles it down for St. Anthony. Off to Brumlevy. Looks inside for Wines. Can't get him. Over to Garza. Fakes. Drives. Nice scoop off to Brumlevy to Bouchou. And he bobbled it. And Garza tried to catch it, but he was out of bounds. So
Lance was being unselfish, so you don't fault him for that, but he really should have had the shot.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Bouchou didn't know the pass was coming. St. Anthony ends up with its first turnover.
29-15. 14-point lead for St. Anthony, their largest of the night. 4:06 to go. Windsor scored 2 points in the quarter. They jump a pass in the corner to Wright.
When you only take 3 shots, you're not going to score a whole lot of points.
Out to Worth. Back to Wright. Fakes. Doesn't take it. Calvin Schultz. Still got the original starting 5 out here for Windsor. The first 5 has gone all the way. And now we've got a traveling call on Windsor.
See, Tyler Hilligoss received the ball, and then he took a step backwards before he dribbled. Windsor's 4th turnover. Boy, some great first quarter stats. St. Anthony 64% from the field. Windsor hit 50% from the field, so maybe I can tell you some more at halftime.
Storm brings it down for the Bulldogs. Sets up a play.
Now St. Anthony's changing the offense.
Yep. And they go high-low, so that Brumlevy works the other guard spot under the basket to Garza. And touch last by Windsor belongs to St. Anthony. They had the right idea. They just missed connections on the long pass, and it'll be Bulldogs' ball. Storm will inbound.
Bouchou's usually roaming along the baseline. They had him up top of the key there.
Storm gets in the corner to Garza. Back out in front to Wines. Back in the corner, Storm. Another 3 on the way. Storm misses this one. It's long. Rebound taken by Mitch Hilligoss. Quickly to Tyler Hilligoss. He sets on a 3. It's no good. Rebound, Garza clears it out for the Bulldogs. Hustles it down court to Storm. Storm takes it all the way to the hole. Across the paint to Bouchou. He loses it out of bounds, but he got pushed out of bounds. And a technical. A technical on Calvin Schultz for slamming the floor. He was upset, and he slammed the floor. And he gets a tee.
I can understand it being frustrating. Well, that's Calvin Schultz's 3rd and 4th fouls. And that's 6 on Windsor. But if this was a shooting foul situation.
So Wines shoots 2. Then we'll shoot the tees, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a shooting foul.
Wines' free throw is no good. He'll try again. 3:06 to go. 29-15. St. Anthony up by 14. Mike Wines' second free throw is good. Gives him 5. So that must just have been the tees, because St. Anthony's going to get the ball. They must have called a foul on the floor.
On the rebound. There you go.
Okay, so Bulldogs ball on the side of the court after the technical. By the way, Schultz sat down, and he was replaced by number 32, Jeremy Miller, a 6-foot sophomore. So Miller's in the ball game for Windsor. Out in front, nearly losing the ball, is Brandon Weber, and he traveled with it. Weber came in and got his feet tangled up. Bulldogs turn it over the second time. Second quarter's not too artistic, is it?
Yeah. Weber came in for old Deadeye Storm.
Okay. On the right side, this is Mitch Worth with it. Cross-court pass to Gavin Wright. He can't shoot. Out to Miller. To Worth. 2:43 to go in the half.
Bushu's the only starter out there right now, in fact, for St. Anthony, and he sat for a good part of the half.
Tyler Hilligoss. Still on the dribble. Worth goes underneath. Short jumper. No good. Rebound goes to Wines. To Brandon Weber. Weber brings it down for the Bulldogs. Cuts across the paint. Leaves it with Neil Bremlevy. Back out to Weber. To Garza. Garza inside to Bushu for the layup, and he got it.
That time Ryan Bushu was waiting on the pass from Garza.
But you can't fool me again. He's ready, and he took it and laid it in. 32-15.
See how St. Anthony pass, and they get a basket. Windsor comes down. They kind of dribble the ball a lot. Sometimes they don't get a shot.
Bulldogs up by 17 here with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Full, nice crowd on hand here tonight at Golf Gym. There's a baseline jumper. Good by Tyler Hilligoss, who's got 8. 32-17. Brandon Weber goes on the corner with it to Bremlevy. Looks underneath, nothing there. He shoots from the baseline, and he got it. Neil Bremlevy off the bench has 4. 34-17. Any point you can get off the bench is a bonus anytime, and the Bulldogs have gotten 9 already off their bench.
Let me tell you, down the tournament trail, you want to know you can count on your guys off the bench.
Windsor plays catch with it. Wines tips it away out of bounds. It'll belong to Windsor. A minute 19 to go here before half. Jeremy Miller, the sophomore who came in for Schultz, will inbound. Goes deep with it. Gives it to Mitch Worth. Worth takes it back up, right side. Dumps it now to Tyler Hilligoss. Back to Worth. Baseline, they go with it to Mitch Hilligoss. Cross-court pass to Miller. Windsor again running that 10-pass offense here. Looking for someone, and there's an over and back on it, but it's stolen by Weber, who drives in for the layup. And flat-footed, Brandon Weber puts it up and in. That's 5 turnovers on Windsor.
That was smart. Brandon was under the basket, and he let the parade pass by before he put the layup up. And
then he couldn't jump, so he shot flat-footed and made it. And it's 36-17. Bulldogs up by 19. There's a cross-court pass to Miller. Back on the other side to Worth. Windsor's trying to run a delay here, and they've leaned in. Shot put up, no good by Mitch Worth. Rebound goes to Lance Garza. Garza puts it in the middle of the court. There's nobody there, so it's stolen away by Mitch Worth. Turnover number 3 on St. Anthony with 20 seconds to go in the half.
You know, we say Windsor's delaying, but then both Tyler Hilligoss, and Worth will take the ball inside against you. They're really using their guards more to penetrate inside.
There's a loose ball stolen by Garza. He heads down court to Wines. Wines goes for the basket, puts it up, and got fouled. Good move by Mike Wines to go strong to the basket.
Jeremy Miller on the foul. His first. That's 7 on Windsor, but as we always say, this is a shooting foul.
1.6 seconds to go in the half. And Mike Wines to the line for St. Anthony. Mike off the bench has 5. Takes his time and makes it 6 points for Wines. Makes it 37-17. Bulldogs by 20. It was a 5-point ball game after the first quarter. And Wines misses. Rebound put in by Bushu. At the buzzer, won't drop. Garza tips it in, but after the horn. That's the end of the first half. Here's your halftime score. It is the St. Anthony Bulldogs 37. The Windsor left side goes in the corner with it to Goldstein. Storm jumped, and then he decided to pass after he jumped, and he threw it past everybody out of bounds, and St. Anthony turns it over on their first possession. So here comes the Blue Devils. Mitch Worth brings it down.
They're not moving any speedier than they did, and how about that? They got it to half court. Coach Manola calls timeout.
Sunday to Dairy Queen, because during those times, kids eat for just 99 cents with the purchase of an adult meal. Make it a date. Take the kids. Take yourself to Dairy Queen on South Banker in Effingham. We're never too old for Dairy Queen treats. Hot eats, cool treats from Dairy Queen.
After the timeout, and it was a short one, Windsor comes down, turns it over. Goldstein fed Winnie, and Winnie hit the jumper, and it's 39-17. And here's another steal. Bushu steals it ahead to Bachler. He drives for the layup, and he got it. Chris Bockler with a nice layup down court has 7. And it's suddenly 41-17. Blue Devils get it down to Miller. Jeremy Miller out in front. He goes with it to Mitch Worth. Worth lobs on the baseline, gets it under there to Mitch Hilligoss. Over Goldstein, shot good. Mitch Hilligoss has 4 as he hit the jumper. 41-19. Storm brings it down for the Bulldogs. Looks underneath, nothing there. Over to Bockler in the corner to Winnie. Back to Chris Bockler.
Windsor playing his own.
Back over to Storm. Goldstein inside to Winnie. Beats Boucher for the layup. Nice ball movement by St. Anthony. Jonathan Winnie gets the big assist, and Ryan Boucher gets the layup, and he's got 5.
St. Anthony shot 60% from the field in the first half, Larry. They've come out and hit their first 3 to start the second half.
Still smoking, aren't they? There's a strip. Storm steals it. Drives for the hole, puts it up left-handed and in. Derek Storm's got 10 on the nice takeaway. That's the 3rd Windsor turnover here in the quarter.
I'm thinking maybe that's a career high for Derek Storm.
Could be. 10 points. He's played well here, and he almost knocked it away again, but not quite. Mitch Worth gets it in trouble. Dumps it off on the side. Tyler Hilligoss hits the 3. It's his 3rd, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
11 points for Tyler Hilligoss. He's averaging 13 a game. Storm gets it off to Bockler.
Windsor's already scored more than they scored in the second quarter.
Goldstein's got it in the corner. Looks underneath. Nothing there. Under the basket to Winnie. Wide open for the layup.
What a great pass from Goldstein.
Goldstein to Winnie, and he hits the layup, and he's got 10.
And they're 5 for 5 in the quarter.
47-22. St. Anthony beginning to click here on offense at the start of the second half. Tyler Hilligoss gets it out front to Mitch Worth. The corner to Mitch Hilligoss. Cross-court pass almost knocked away by Bockler, but regained over there by Tyler Hilligoss. Underneath, stolen away by Boucher. He's on the floor. Winnie's got it. Loses it. On the floor again. Windsor's got it. We're going to jump it up. Possession arrow favors Windsor. Scramble for the loose ball.
Aeneas Williams was in there for a minute.
He just intercepts passes. 5:07 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Windsor has trouble finally to get it into Gavin Wright. Down the middle, nice pass off to Hilligoss. Mitch Hilligoss misses the layup. And on the rebound, Derek Storm over the back on a personal foul.
And that's his first foul of the evening. First on St. Anthony in the half.
Miller will inbound for the Blue Devils. 5:02 to go here in the 3rd quarter of this one. NTC action. We'll be right back here Friday night for the Bulldogs game against Cowden Hills. And we'll also be at P-Town Friday night.
We're going to be everywhere
at P-Town. We got doubleheader for you Friday night, folks.
We couldn't decide which one to do, so we decided, well, we'll just do them both.
Inside, they get it to Mitch Hilligoss. He kicks it back out, stolen away, loose. Goldstein steals it in the corner, ahead to Bockler. Bockler for the layup without a dribble. He made it. Nice pass. He caught it. Didn't even have to dribble.
6 for 6.
9.
I'll let you know when St. Anthony misses.
4:30 to go here in our 3rd quarter. It's 49-22 as the Bulldogs widen the margin. Out in front, Tyler Hilligoss. The jumper from 10 comes up short. Loose ball. Boucher has it. Ahead to Bockler. Bockler behind the back dribble. Shovels it off to Storm for the layup. Unselfish. Chris Bockler could have taken it in, but he fed Storm for the layup.
Jefferson and Effingham. Call 342-9394, 342-9394 to place your order.
Bad news for Illini fans. I'll give you the score in a minute.
Oh, you got it already, huh?
Yep.
Here's a pass in the corner. Goes to Worth. He kicks it back out top the key to Tyler Hilligoss.
Our network of fans in the stands.
Keeping the supplies. There's a pass underneath, and we got a push on St. Anthony.
A little shove over there on Derek Storm. He's picked up a couple now. I'm guessing. Correct again. He has both the St. Anthony fouls in the half. 78-67.
Ohio State.
Illinois loses. I mean, it's not like they...
I think we need there's a pass out in front. Finally cleared it out to Tyler Hilligoss.
Right now, St. Anthony's averaging more points a game than Illinois, so I think maybe they ought to move up to the assembly hall.
In the corner goes to Mitch Worth. Stops, pops the jumper. Short, no good. Rebound Storm. Tipped it out of there, and he got an over-the-back foul again.
He's going to have his high-point game and foul out. That's 3 in the quarter on him.
I think if we could pass legislation where Illinois could play all their games at home, we'd be all right. They seem to do all right.
I don't think the conference is going to go for that.
Into the ball game comes Levi Miller, a 5'11 senior for Windsor. And he's going to come in for Miller. Miller for Miller. Levi Miller in, Jeremy Miller out.
And did you mention Storm sat down and Jake Nieberg, he came in for St. Anthony?
No, I didn't.
He did.
Another set. Mike Wines comes in for Ryan Bishu in the St. Anthony line. Goldstein, Winnie, Niebergy, Wines, and Bachler out there for St. Anthony. Windsor gets it inbounds. They get it to Mitch Worth. He goes in the paint, can't shoot, needs some help. Squirms, gets it out of there to a teammate, saves it before it goes back over the timeline. Nice hustle there by Mitch Hilligoss. Knocked away from behind and stolen.
Goldstein swatted it out of there.
Winnie takes it all the way to the He tries to jam it. He missed. Goldstein gets a rebound. It won't drop. This rebound cleared out.
What a miss.
By Tyler Hilligoss.
There was your miss.
Winnie had his eyes on the dunk, and he got it caught up on the rim, and it wouldn't go down. And now the Windsor Blue Devils throw it away.
Well, you know, they played so smart and didn't turn it over a lot in the first quarter, and Windsor stayed right.
Great food, reasonable prices, friendly service, always a winner at Nieberg Steakhouse on West Fayette Road in Effingham.
So delicious, always special. Nieberg Steakhouse.
St. Anthony inbounded the ball. They got it underneath, and Doug Goldstein was making a move on the baseline. He got fouled
By Dustin Wharf, who Larry hadn't had time to introduce.
Dustin Wharf, a 5'11 senior, got into the ball game during that timeout. Garza shoots a three from the corner, and he got it. Lance Garza hits the three. That's to the delight of the Dog Pound. 54-22. St. Anthony leads. Mitch Worth brings it down, gets it across the timeline, pops a jumper, out, no good. Rebound Goldstein. There's it out for St. Anthony. Heads down court, ahead to Wines. Wines over to Garza, back out to Jake Niebergy. He hits the jumper. Everybody scores. 56-22.
You know,
St. Anthony.
there was good passing. Both the kids were under the basket, so they got it out to Niebergy, who hit about an 8-footer.
Inside they go with it to Mitch Worth on a reach-in foul on Jake Niebergy.
His first, obviously. 4 on St. Anthony.
Into the ball game comes Neil Brumlevy and Jonathan Weddy for St. Anthony. Chris Bachler sits down, and Doug Goldstein sits down. And in for the first time is Jacob Drummond, a 5'10 sophomore for Windsor. We got Drummond, Tyler Hilligoss, Wharf, Mitch Worth out there, and a double foul.
Well, Wines for St. Anthony, and I think maybe Drummond for Windsor.
Drummond,
Let's check.
44, that would be Levi Miller, got it for Windsor.
I was wrong, and then Wines got it for St. Anthony. 5 on the Bulldogs, Wines first, Levi Miller's first, 2 on Windsor in the half.
7 turnovers on Windsor in the quarter. Jake Niebergy brings it down for St. Anthony. Gets it to Brumlevy, shoots a 2, out, no good. Rebound Garza, gets it out to Jake Niebergy, lines up a 3, no good. Rebound Winnie, clears it out of trouble. Looking for some help, goes out to Wines. They kick it out to Niebergy, over to Garza. Inside to Winnie, turns from 8, and he got it.
Good move.
Jonathan Winnie's got 12 on a nice turnaround jumper from the baseline. 58-22, St. Anthony. They've held Windsor to 5 points in this third quarter. While scoring 21-6. Garza on the steal, drives to Winnie. Winnie can't get it up because he got pushed from behind Mitch Worth.
Worth on the personal, his first. Windsor with 3 now this half.
So it is a common foul. St. Anthony will inbound it under the basket. Jake Niebergy says, oh, nope. Yep, Jake's going to inbound it. A minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Looking, goes in the corner with it to Garza. Garza clears it out, top of the key, looking for some help, goes to Brumlevy. Neil Brumlevy looks inside the Wines, can't find him. In the corner, Garza's open. Spins, turns, jump shot, Garza, too long. Rebound cleared out by Levi Miller. Quickly, they get it down court to Wharf. He gets it on the side to Tyler Hilligoss. Top of the key to Mitch Worth. Right side, they go with it to Jacob Drummond. Across the paint, needs some help. Gets it out front to Tyler Hilligoss. Back to Mitch Worth. To Drummond. Inside, knocked away by Brumlevy. Out of bounds. Belongs to Windsor. With a minute and 1 second to go in the third quarter.
St. Anthony with a 21-point third quarter after 18 and 19 in each of the first 2 quarters. Quite consistent offense.
Out in front, they go with it. Wharf has it. Gets it off on the side. There's a 3, no good by Tyler Hilligoss. And on the rebound, we got a foul. I think that's on Levi Miller.
Wines got the rebound. Windsor got the foul. Levi Miller picks up his second, and that's 4 this half. Common foul.
So it'll be St. Anthony's ball to bring down with 52 seconds to go here in our third quarter, and St. Anthony atop Windsor 58-22. Jake Nieberge looks to the sideline to get what play they want to run here. Looks like they'll run a little time off the clock, take a shot if they get it. Bremleve back out in front to Nieberge. To Wines, who cuts out, looks underneath, can't get it to Bremleve, so Wines takes it himself in the corner to Garza. To Wines, to Jonathan Weddy. Back on the side to Bremleve. Looks underneath, can't hit Nieberge, back out to Garzan. The Bulldogs running the weave here, going to run the clock down, and they get it to Wines in the corner. A high pass, but he went out and got it. Off to Nieberge. Brings it back out to Garza. 9 seconds. Who's going to shoot this one? I'm interested. Garza has it. Down the paint to Bremleve from the baseline. Too long. Rebound loose. Taken up by Garza at the buzzer, but after the buzzer. So that's the end of the third quarter. We'll be back.
They've had 2 buckets each of the last 2 quarters.
And they turn it over. Windsor does as they head down court, and it belongs to St. Anthony. Brandon Weber has it for the Bulldogs.
Yes, 3 turnovers the first quarter, Larry, and they had 14 in the middle 2 quarters.
Out to Garza, back off to Weber. 58-22. Bulldogs baseline. Wines, jumper short. Loose ball, scramble, taken by Windsor. They make a save finally on the side of the court. Levi Miller corralled it. We got Garza, Bremleve, Wines, Weber, and Weddy out there for St. Anthony. There's the jumper knocked away by Garza, tipped by Warren, taken out of the air to Bremleve, ahead to Weddy, drives for the layup, and he got it. Jonathan Weddy's got 14 on a nice left-hand driving layup. 60-22, Bulldogs on top. Warren has it, goes in the corner with it. Tyler Hilligoss tries to go baseline. St. Anthony knocked it away.
St. Anthony with all these points, Larry, and they only have 3 points at the line in this game. They have put in a lot of shots.
Mitch Worth has it. Across the paint. Dumps it back out to Hilligoss. He can't shoot. He gets it to Tyler Hilligoss. Out front to Dustin Ward. Inside, there's a nice play. The shot put up and out. No good by Mitch Hilligoss. Rebound Wines. Clears it out to Weber.
Half a dozen rebounds for Wines.
Weber goes baseline. Nothing there. Out to Wines. Bad pass. He corrals it, though. Quickly back to Brandon Weber. Bulldogs set it up with 6.5 minutes left in this one. You're nearing the 9 o'clock mark, and you're listening to Bulldog basketball. Bremleve open for a 3. Out. No good. Bulldog basketball on WXCF 97.9, Effingham, Illinois. A 3 on the way by Tyler Hilligoss is no good. Rebound cleared out, however, by Mitch Worth. He turns, shoots a 3, and he got it. Mitch Worth has 8 as he hits the 3-pointer from the corner. It makes it 60-25, St. Anthony. Brandon Weber off to Bremleve. To Weber. Heads down court. Garza's open, doesn't take the shot. Out in the middle to Wines, to Weber. Bremleve, Winnie on the baseline. Nice pass inside to Wines. Fakes, goes up, got fouled on the shot. He'll shoot a couple, so St. Anthony will get a chance to shoot a few more free tosses.
Yep. Levi Miller's 3rd foul all this half. 5 on Windsor. This is shooting foul.
Friday night, we'll be back here for the Cowden-Herrick game. St. Anthony contest. Plus, we'll have Stu Strauss and T-Town from Teutopolis on Friday night. So we got a twin bill for you. Wines rolls it in. Mike has 7. Makes it 61-25. Wines next free throw around and out. No good. Rebound scramble for taken by Wines after a tip from Winnie. Gets it out to Weber, and the Bulldogs retain possession. Wines to Winnie inside. Turn, shoots in a hurry. Out, no good. Rebound Wines, lost it. Out of bounds, belongs to St. Anthony. Into the ball game comes Matt Seamer for the Bulldogs, a 6-foot junior, and Winnie sits down.
John had a nice game tonight.
Yes, he did. 14 points. How many rebounds?
4. Had 7 out of 12 shooting, so better than 50%.
Seamer gets it into Wines, out in front to Bremleve. Bremleve gets it in the corner to Lance Garza. 5:26 left in this one. To Weber. To Garza. Cross court to Wines. Open 15. Missed it. Rebound scramble 4. Goes out of bounds. Belongs to St. Anthony. Wharf was the last to touch it. So Ron Nieberge getting a long look here at his bench tonight in this ball game as Bachler and Storm and Bouchou and Winnie and Goldstein all setting. Here's Seamer for three. It's in and out. No good. Rebound claimed by Ward from Windsor. Brings it down court with 5 minutes left in this.
These St. Anthony JV kids already had a big game in their regular contest.
Court 83. Here's a pass underneath. Nothing there. They lose it. Stolen away by St. Anthony. Remlevy. That's their second turnover to Weber. To Seamer, goes underneath, then got fouled as he went for the shot. So Matt Seamer will go to the line and shoot two.
Looks like Mitch Hilligoss will be assessed this foul, and it is his third, and that's now 6. So the next one would put St. Anthony in the bonus.
Eric Jansen getting ready to come in for the Bulldogs. Matt Seamer going to the line. His free toss is good. Seamer makes it. Again, St. Anthony's 7th graders, congratulations to Coach Kenny Cardell and the group. They won the sectional at Altamont tonight, beating Hudsonville 51-27. They'll play Saturday at noon at Jacksonville Route in the state tournament. Nate Shoup into the ball game for Windsor. Sitting down is Dustin Warren. Nate Shoup is a 5'11 junior. Here's a free throw put up by Seamer. Is good. He made them both. He's got a couple. 62-25, and the Bulldogs continue to get points from the bench. 11, 13, 16, 18, 20, I believe. 4:42 to go. Here's a pass out down the paint, and a shot put up no good by Mitch Worth. He may have got fouled on the way to the basket.
He did indeed. St. Anthony's 6th foul this half, and it goes against 3-5. Brandon Weber, his first.
Yes. 4:38 left in this one. St. Anthony ahead comfortably. They'll move to 5-0 in the conference. Down the paint, there's a shot off the glass, no good by Tyler Hilligoss. Rebound cleared out by Seamer. Was there another shot?
Drummond got a shot. Shoup missed a tip.
Shoup missed a tip, and Weber heads for the basket. He puts it up no good, and he got fouled. He'll shoot a couple.
Now we have fouls aplenty.
Fouls on each end here.
Mitch Hilligoss' 4th foul, which closely followed his 3rd, and it's bonus time for the Bulldogs.
Brandon Weber to the free throw line. Brandon 2 points on the night. His free toss is in and out, no good. By the way, Eric Jansen did get into the ball game a moment ago. I don't think I said when he officially got in. Next free throw, no good by Weber. Loose ball, rebound taken there by Levi Miller. He clears it out of trouble and gets it over on the side to Mitch Worth. 4:15 to go as the Blue Devils bring it down. Collision at midcourt, or middle of the court behind the arc. Loose ball, Windsor gets it. A 3 put up by Mitch Worth, no good. Rebound down court, long pass intercepted by Windsor. They get it on the other end. The layup's good by Mitch Hilligoss. He's got 6. That's the Bulldogs' first turnover here in the quarter. Brandon Weber on the point for the Bulldogs. Gets it off to Eric Jansen. He shoots a 2. It's good. Two-pointer had his toe on the line. That's his first point of the game, and that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12th Bulldogs to score in this ball game. Shoup has it. Gets it off in the corner. To a teammate, back to Shoup on the side. They go with it to Miller. His jumper for 2. That's Levi Miller is no good. Garza on the rebound. Ahead to Eric Jansen. Needs some help. Gets it over to Weber. Quickly to Garza. Garza goes for the dunk. And goes left side, needs some help, gets it back to Seamer, to Weber, back to Jansen, in the paint, back to Seamer, knocked away and stolen, loose ball, picked up by the Blue Devils, taken by Mitch Worth in the corner. He fires it over to Tyler Hilligoss for 3, and he got it.
They did threes 2 trips in a row.
14 points for Tyler Hilligoss. Ron Nieberge wants to work on a couple of things, so he calls a timeout here with 2:32 to go. We'll be back in a minute. In 30 seconds. Back in 30 seconds. 67-33. Wake up. 2:29 to go. in the ball game. Eric Jansen has it for St. Anthony, gets it out to Wines on the side to Jake Nieberge. Underneath to Matt Seamer, turns, drives, gets it rejected. Stolen away, regained by Windsor. Quickly down court, they get it to Mitch Hilligoss. Behind the back dribble by Tyler Hilligoss, and he lost it. Wines steals it, gets it off to Jake Nieberge. 3 Windsor turnovers. Seamer in the paint, turns, shoots, it's out, no good. Rebound tied up in a jump. Tim Scanina, a 6'7 junior in the lineup.
They're not going to let them play.
Eric Scanina, and he got it over the back. I thought it was a jump, but they called a foul on it. One official called jump, one called a foul.
It was a jump.
So Eric Scanina, 6'7 junior, he's not even in your programs because they didn't think he would be able to play basketball this year. But he's come back from some knee surgeries, and he's just doing pretty good. It's good to see him out there, and he played JV ball. There's a rebound taken by Wines. He gets it on the floor, and they're going to call him for being out of bounds. One of his legs kicked out of bounds. So Wines hustled after the rebound and then went out of bounds. It'll belong to Windsor. Eric's a 6'7 junior.
He's big, folks.
He's not only tall, he's big body. And it's stolen by Eric Jansen. The pass, he goes to Wines with it. Wines drives for the layup, and he got it. And he got fouled, and that's good ball handling by Mike Wines to get the layup. He was really being hounded by one of the Blue Devils, and he scored.
Mitch Worth, who got the foul. That was something. Mike Wines was taking himself and Worth down the floor and didn't even slow down.
No. Now into the ball game for the Blue Devils comes Calvin Schultz, returns to lineup, replacing Nate Shoup. And also Jeremy Miller, I believe, returned. I'll check it in a minute. Wines free throw's no good. Jansen on the rebound, shoots and scores. Eric Jansen put in the rebound, and he's got 4.
Know where the basket is.
71-33. Here's a shot by Miller off the glass. Good. Levi Miller gets his first 2-pointer of the night. 71-35. Wines gets it out to Seamer. Back to Wines. 1:34 to go. Wines underneath the Scanina. Turns, shoots, and scores. Eric Scanina becomes the 15th Bulldog to score in this ballgame. 73-35. There's a 3 on the way by Mitch Hilligoss, in and out, no good. Rebound Seamer. Slows it up, gets it to Eric Jansen. To Jake Nieberge. To Wines. Wines looking, gets it to Eric Jansen. On the side, Jake Nieberge tries a 3. It's out, no good. Rebound scramble for, taken there by Wines, who stepped out of bounds, they say.
That's all for Wines.
Aaron Weber, so we bring in Scanina at 6'7 and Weber at 6'5. The bench keeps getting bigger.
Size isn't a problem.
Windsor's ball, 53 seconds to go in this one. Here's a 3 on the way by Mitch Hilligoss. It's no good. Rebound Matt Seamer. He brings it down. Flips it to Jansen on the side. Jansen under the basket to Weber. Turns, shoots. It's out. No good. Rebound scramble for. Taken by Seamer. Puts it up. No good. Next rebound taken by Mitch Worth of Windsor. He kicks it off to Tyler Hilligoss. Goes all the way down the lane, and a traveling call on Windsor. Tough call. That's 5 Windsor turnovers. Seamer picks himself up off the floor. He fell down, and it'll be St. Anthony's ball to bring down with 27 seconds to go. Pass on the side goes to Seamer, out to Nieberge. Back to Seamer, to Weber underneath. Weber turns, puts it up off the glass, and he banks it home. Aaron Weber scores. Wow. He's got a big smile on his face when he comes down court. 8 seconds to go. It's 75-35. There's a fadeaway from the baseline, no good by Tyler.
13 points per contest for